I've spent the last few days cycling around Lake Balaton. I'm now cycling out to a town called Heviz, which is 5 kilometers away, through this beautiful forest. And what it's famous for is the world's largest thermal lake where you can bathe. And I've been here before and it is huge. Wait till you see the size. And it's so warm. It is literally lying in a bath. Right, I'll see you at the lake. And here we are at Heviz Lake, thermal lake, which is absolutely amazing. And where I'm stood at the moment is right in the middle of the lake. So imagine a circle, I'm in the centre. They built a walkway out to the very middle where the thermal vent is. So the hottest water is actually in the middle. And it's absolutely amazing. And they built a sunbathing decks on the middle of the lake, which is here. And then where the actual vent is in this building here. And that's the hottest part, which is about 35 degrees, the water's coming up. And it really is just like a bath. Brilliant. I've come inside now, and this is the very centre of the lake, which is right above the thermal vent, and this is the hottest part of the water. So the water here comes up about 35 degrees, and it's not scalding as such when you get in, but you really notice the temperature. And there's 4 little pools, and you can swim all the way under. And then there's just gates in the corner where you can swim out. To keep the heat in, they've kind of put a glass mesh around it, and in the corners you can leave. And these are the hydro pools here. And what they do, there's jets which shoot out the water to give you a massage. And if you notice, most people aren't swimming, they're just floating because it's more relaxing. And you don't have to bring your own rubber ring. This way you can hire it. And yeah, it's really great. And this is, I don't know what I paid to get in. I got a student discount because I still got a student card from when I was doing my masters, and 2000, so this is £6 for 3 hours, so you pay per hour or time slot. That's brilliant. But that's not all, it's not just this, there's one more thing to go, and I'll show you in a minute. And for the full effect, once you've had a swim in the thermal baths and you've done a bit of sunbathing, then it's time to really go to town and have a mud bath. Apparently you're guaranteed to come out 20 years longer, so I'm going to jump in and see what happens. Right. And that's it, my 3 hours are up, and this is probably the best view of the lake from this side. And this is the building in the centre, and that's where the central vent is, and the water comes up from a cave, which is about 40 metres below the surface of the water. And as you can see, the lake is actually quite clear, and there's even fish living in here. And lilies. Which is quite strange because you're swimming through and then all of a sudden you'll just get attacked by a lily and little fish, so you get a fish bite at the same time. But I have no idea how they live in this water because it is quite sulfuric or sulfurous, something like that. But yeah, absolutely brilliant. And now I'm going to go into town and have a look at Heviz.